Hey, what's up everybody? So, I've been doing a lot of thinking about my YouTube channel and the direction that I want to take it in. First of all, I need to thank each and every one of you because if you didn't know, which none of you knew because I didn't tell you, back when I first ever started a YouTube channel, I'd say about a year and a half ago, I had a goal that was to have 10 subscribers in a year. 10! And now I've gotten over 2,200 in like 6 months. And you guys have played such a tremendous role in helping me break my beliefs that I've had about myself. I didn't believe I was good enough. I didn't think I was the right fit for something like this. And when I first started vlogging about just me being myself, overcoming my addiction to pornography, I started gaining traction, gaining views, and then all these good things started coming from me just being who I am. And that's what I want to talk to you really quickly before I do my vlog today about, is the direction that I want to take my channel. When I did the vlog in Venice, it felt great. It felt good to finally just be who I am out in public. Although I was a little bit suppressed because I'd never done that before, it felt good to just be who I am. I'm probably one of the most goofy, silly, funny, loud, carefree people that you're ever gonna meet. But if you look at my other videos, that's not me being myself. I'm being what I've seen other people be, like Elliot Hulse, Eric Thomas. And I don't feel like me sitting there, standing in front of a camera, talking about something that I've rehearsed in my mind is just me being who I am. I gotta tell you, like I said, after doing that vlog in Venice, I was like, wow, this feels good. I'm finally being myself. Like, this is great. So, thank you to everyone who's been subscribed. Thank you to those who are new subscribers. If you don't like the direction that my YouTube channel is heading and you want to part ways, that's understandable. My channel might not be for you, it might not be for the next person, but I do want to live my life continuing to be who I am. Thank you again to everyone who's been subscribed, and I hope you stay with me on this journey as I continue to just be myself. I don't feel that I have to be standing in front of a camera serious, straight-faced, to be motivational. I truly believe that through my actions, I can be a source of inspiration to people. I might do certain things that get people thinking like, wow, I can actually do that for myself. It's just time that I start being who I am. And that's the point of today's video. To be who you are unapologetically. At the end of the day, it really is your life. Other people's opinions of you don't pay your bills. The second someone's opinion of me starts paying my bills, you better believe that I'm going to start listening to their opinion and doing whatever it is that their opinion tells me to do. But until then, guys, I'm just here to be myself. And I'm going to do that today on the most extreme level. So I'd appreciate if you would share this video with as many people as you can, put it on your social media. I'm going to take the train today just to make it more interesting. And let's just see how it goes. So today I'm vlogging at really loud volumes in public places. I'm waiting on the train. I'm on the train! In Hollywood Boulevard! Okay, so I have a shoot next Saturday and I need to purchase a woman's leotard so that my shoot will look amazing. I've got an amazing model and I'm trying to find where I can purchase a black leotard. Muy bueno. I found it! You see, this is why I don't even live in Hollywood, because I can't get anywhere when I need to go somewhere. There are a lot of weird things happening in Hollywood today. Okay, so I found my leotard and now I'm looking for women's jewelry. I'm gonna have her rock like a really awesome gold chain. I don't know why, but the guy in Forever 21, the security guard, thought I was stealing. Don't ask me why. Okay, so that wraps up my craziness in Hollywood. I'm heading back home, I'm gonna get a haircut, and let's just see how the rest of the day plays out. Because right now, I don't know. Woo! Just got the haircut. I think you did a pretty good job. Now let's go to Julian's house! I got really hungry all of a sudden, so I'm actually at the grocery store buying some food. Alright, just got to Julian's. This is Julian. Julian, say what up.
What's going on?
Known this guy for 5 years, gonna be 6, or 6, gonna be 7. Okay, so this is the black leotard that I bought for my shoot next week. And we got the gold chains. It's gonna be dope. So this is Julian, hard at work. Julian is a software designer and very busy man, apparently.
Silenced.
Got all the ladies hitting him up right now.
LOL.
LOL. So I'm gonna ask Julian about his life because for a lot of you who watch this channel, you kind of want to learn how to better yourself in your craft and what it is you do. I'm gonna give you a little bit of background on Julian. When I first met him, for the first 4.5 to 5 years, this dude was clowning. He was, I think, scraping around $13,000 a year. And while I'm not gonna talk about his finances now, he's doing pretty well, I would say.
He needed a moment of silence. Nigga, we made it.
Maybe one day we'll do a tour of his place. That's not really my place to do. But, Julian.
Yes.
How did you manage to go from rags to quote-unquote riches? What is your
The process.
story? Yeah, what happened?
It's not, it wasn't a deliberate choice, other than I knew I wanted to make something happen, but like the steps along the way, just serendipitous, really. I focused on what I enjoyed doing, not what was expected or the traditional path. I found a lot of people would just take, like, I don't want to say the easy route, because like going to school and working for someone else is difficult, but it doesn't take a lot of brain power to figure out, like, oh, let me just go back to school. Like, it's an easy answer to go there, rush there, and I'm just not good with academics, so I kind of ruled that out.
That means you did not go to school, correct? Or you did not graduate with a degree?
The short answer is I wanted to go to college. I wanted to experience the social side. I wanted to be out of the house, but all during high school I had focused more on clowning and drawing and messing around with computers, which is what I do still. So I mean, I was practicing the person I wanted to be, but it wasn't really agreeing with academia and getting good grades and focusing on getting into college. So when the time came around, I finagled some things and ended up on campus taking classes with my friends, but was not really a part of the formal structure. And after 2 years, I just decided, like, why am I paying for this? Like, let me just move to LA. And just moved and just began the grind. And before I knew it, I was doing graphic design because I had skills and it was something I enjoyed doing, and like it was making me a little money. Graphic design turned into web design turned into the whole apps and software revolution that's eating the world, and I've ended up in a good industry and I love what I do. But pretty much along the way it was just focusing on the things that really make me happy and accepting that if I want something, the only thing that gets in my way are, you know, my excuses or my overthinking, and to accept the process. And I just decided I wanted some shit and
got it.
Started seeing results, and then it was like, oh, so this is how it works. Like, you put in the work and you get it. You may not know exactly how, you may not know exactly when, but after enough, you know, days in, days out, late nights, you know, headaches and missing parties, or even going to parties and having like a phase where you just don't do anything and like recharge, you know, it's all a part of it. But then you look back and it's been, you know, 5 years, 10 years, and you see, wow, like, you know, we ain't eating ramen every day no more. It's not hot dogs no more. It's now we can eat whatever, take people out, take someone out. It doesn't have to be like a thing.
Word. Yeah, man. This dude's come quite a ways and inspired me. After his success, I was like, what the heck am I doing with my life? Like, why can't I do this? Like he just said, overthinking and getting in your own way is essentially why things like that take place. I like this lighting, it makes me look kind of buff. So anyways, I'm going to conclude today's vlog. It went a little longer than I expected. Again, it was one of those random vlogs where I didn't really have a plan, but I did want to step out of my comfort zone with all that yelling that you saw earlier, and it was not easy to do that. So I do appreciate everyone who is subscribed. I would appreciate if you are not subscribed that you hit the subscribe button. There is a link somewhere in this video that says hi. I post pretty frequently and I post some pretty relatively great stuff. So yeah, until tomorrow. I'm going to be posting another vlog tomorrow. Talk to you guys then. Later. I do appreciate everyone who is really appreciate if you went ahead and subscribed. I post pretty in this video that says hi. What was I saying? What was I saying?
Like falling for 30 seconds.